Here in New York, a pledge of zero tolerance for violence at a march that will protest the death of a man in police custody. Reverend Al Sharpton making that pledge after meeting with the mayor, the police commissioner, and Cardinal Dolan. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer has more.
Maybe it was divine intervention. After lending his voice to protests in Ferguson, Missouri, following the police shooting of Michael Brown, the Reverend Al Sharpton says his mega march here on Saturday will be peaceful, with none of the confrontations that have plagued Ferguson.
We do not tolerate violence at marches because you cannot fight reckless violence by becoming that. And if it ever were to occur, we would stop it and would not tolerate it. There is a difference between thugs and activists. We're activists, we're not thugs.
Sharpton's zero tolerance for violence pledge coming after a meeting hosted by Cardinal Dolan at Mayor de Blasio's request with some of the city's top faith leaders to explore ways to improve police-community relations. Mayor de Blasio also calling for calm.
My message is simple. This must be a peaceful protest to honor the cause that it represents. And so if you are serious about making things better, comport yourself peacefully and respectfully.
The concern here, as thousands are expected to rally against the death of Eric Garner, the 43-year-old who died in police custody after a deadly struggle, is that outside agitators could come here much as they have arrived in Missouri.
Any act of violence will not be tolerated by the protesters, by the organizing committee, by the marshals, by the protesters themselves, and of course by the NYPD.
Those who might seek to come to disrupt, I would encourage, if they do, don't come, because you're not going to be allowed to disrupt.
Mayor de Blasio disclosed that he won't be attending Saturday's demonstration, but Reverend Sharpton defended that, saying elected officials don't go to demonstrations about city policy, and he, Reverend Sharpton, doesn't do budgets. In Midtown, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
The mayor says he will continue to meet with faith leaders to bring people closer together.